James Mirtle talking about some guy named Steve Simmons here. Did you guys shake hands on this and agree or disagree?
No, we didn't. It's too bad that it has to become something personal, because I want it to be about the ideas. I want it to be about the debate about the different ideas and the different concepts. That's totally fine, but I think some people make it personal and it goes even further than that, and it's unfortunate.
So when you see Simmons in press box or something, do you guys say hi or do you ignore each other?
Not really, no.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah.
All right, so my question to you is how can I have you and James Mirtle, two good guys? How do I get you guys to kiss and make up over this analytics
This
thing?
is a strange thing, because I don't even know how it happened. He has his views on... Actually, I do know how it happened, remember now. I wrote a column about my views on analytics, and I used an analogy to begin the column. And he was part of the analogy without being named. I didn't even name him in the analogy. It was just an analogy of sorts, that this had happened in a press box, and that was the response. And he took it enormously personal. And I didn't really understand why he took it so personal, because he also said I made it up, which was completely erroneous, because the people who sat beside me have confirmed this thing 10 ways over. But whether he remembered it or didn't remember it, first of all, no one reading it would have known who the person was.
Right.
So no one would have taken it back to him. So I don't really understand. That's where it began. And from that time on, it's kind of been cool between us. Funny thing with James, when he started with the numbers, I thought he was way off. And by that, way off as a sports writer, because he was unable to tell any story without numbers.
Right.
Like, it was like he couldn't write about a hockey player. He could only write about his Corsi or
possession stats or
whatever it was. And I thought, you know what? And a friend of mine said one day that when he writes his next interesting sentence, it'll be the first one. That was a few years ago. Since then, he's kind of developed into a better hockey writer. He's writing more interesting things. He's reporting. He's asking questions. He's not, completely consumed by numbers and by proving that the numbers mean something. And I think he's become a better journalist out of it. Whether we'll ever be friends again, I don't know. That's, somebody probably larger than us would have to bring us together.
That's me, man.
Well, I mean, here he is. Well, here's a funny thing. David Schultz, who works for the Globe and Mail, is one of my best friends. The funny thing about the analytics thing is that I have become the print guy against them. I know so many people who don't have respect for the numbers or don't necessarily believe in the numbers, from GMs, from coaches, from writers. Nobody says it.
Right.
So because nobody says it, I become the bad guy.
You're the poster boy for what they call old school hockey.
I'm the idiot.
The dinosaur.
So to speak.
Yeah.
But it's funny because I know so many. It's just people don't. I know GMs or I'll tell you, a coach, a Stanley Cup winning coach gets the analytic report from his team and tosses it in the garbage without reading it most of the time.